Didn't even ask me what I wanted. You made dumb assumptions. Clearly not your forte. Clearly.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be installing a wig. Today y'all, I really needed that wig. I was about to go interview for a club and they wasn't going to go for the twist, so I had to do a wig. And I don't have a hot comb, so this is going to be a no hot comb method. The first thing I'm going to do is obviously try to get my hair as flat as possible, so I couldn't do a bun, so I ended up just pinning the ponytail up. And then I'm gonna brush my edges back with some Shine and Jam, just to get everything as sleek as I possibly can underneath the wig cap. I also use some Got to Be glue, the one in the yellow can. I don't know if there's different kinds. I only know the one in the yellow can. And I use that to also brush my edges back, and then I put on this wig cap. I was not going to do the bald cap method because I simply did not feel like it. I was literally only going to wear this for the 3 hours that I needed it for. So this is the wig, and this is how I put it on. I put like the band down first, and then I just like flip it over my head. And as y'all can still see, like it dropped anyway, so whatever. Now, the reason I don't wear wigs is I feel like I can never get it to the right place on my head. I don't know if this is a beginner thing. I don't know if this is just my head is large thing or what, but it always feels weird. That's why I don't do the bald cap method. I just put it there and then I line that hairline up with my actual hairline because that's the way it looks the most natural to me. So I'm taking out these braids because I was hoping that it would be like curly enough, but that just didn't end up staying long enough after I did this entire hood, to be honest. So I'm finding the part and then I'm starting to like pluck it a little bit more because I sent it to my friend and that's what she told me to do. But you guys see the tweezers I'm using? Don't be slow like me and use those type of tweezers. Use the tweezers that actually is for pulling out hair, like that can actually grip it. I was using like the little eyelash tweezers and it just wasn't working, so please don't be like me. But anyways, after I kind of like tweezed it a little bit, you'll see me go in and tweeze a little bit more in this video anyways. But you know, just put it on and then I find my middle part again and then I started combing out the hair. You see the tweezers? Okay, you see them? Yeah. That's the one, and that's so much easier. I was wasting my time with those other tweezers, guys. Also, I'm not too sure I got this part on camera, but after I plucked this and stuff, what I also did was put concealer on the part. I don't remember seeing it when I edited the video, so I'm actually not sure where that clip went. But yes, I also put the concealer on the part, and you'll see that in the finished product, but there's not a clip of me doing it here. But let's go into how I got it to lay flat without a hot comb. So this is what I use. I use the Murray's Edge Wax. And I heated it up with my blow dryer, so I tried to get the wax really warm. But before I go in to find the part, I'm actually going to just go ahead and glue it, quote unquote, glue it down. It is supposed to be a glueless wig, which is why you barely see any lace there. But I put the wax on the hairline so I can comb it back and it can stay in place while I start to glue the hair down. I didn't do this correctly though. I'm pretty sure there was a better way for me to do this. It probably would have worked better if I had like the wax stick and a hot comb, but we're making do with what we got, okay? We don't got a hot comb. But after I actually placed the wig exactly where I want it, I went in with the Got to Be glue spray, which is what you're gonna see me pick up here. Oh, oops, excuse me. No, the first thing I did was wipe my hairline off with some rubbing alcohol just so we can have a clean surface. That's the first thing I did. That was my fault. And then I picked up the Got to Be glue. I went in with my finger at first. I was going to go straight on my forehead, but I didn't want too much glue to get near my actual edges because when I take this wig off, I didn't want it to pull out my hair. So the first thing I did was put some of the glue on my hair, like a little bit above my hairline, blow dry it until it got a little bit sticky, and then I did that again. You see me trying, and then honestly, like, I was slightly shaking my head. I didn't end up going for it for a third time. But yeah, tacky again, and then once it's pretty sticky, I just go ahead and place the wig right where I want it, and I start pressing it in. We can kind of see here where I might have messed up. Like, you see how some hair is laying down with the lace as well. So it like gave the appearance that the strands of hair was actually the lace sticking up, but it wasn't once it was all finished. But to finish off, I'm going in and seeing where the lace is sticking up at, and then I'm just gluing it right back down. I got the end of my rat tail comb, sprayed the glue on there, and then, sprayed the spray on there and then put it on my hairline. I know technically got to be glue spray isn't like glue, but that's what I'm calling it. So don't be confused. I'm not actually using glue, y'all. I'm only using spray. But yes, now I'm going in, and the pieces of lace that are sticking up like at the very end, I'm getting some glue on the rat tail comb, putting it on there, and then I'm getting my blow dryer and I'm actually like drying it in place with the rat tail comb. So I'm holding it down, drying it down, and then moving on to the next section. I'm doing that part in like small sections. You see me like going from left to right here, but when I was doing it in real life, I just edited a lot out. I was actually going in smaller sections, holding it down, blow drying, and then moving on to the next section. So now at this point in the process, I grabbed my wig band. I will say one tip I have is to wait until it dries a little bit more before you actually put the band on and have it set for a long time. When you put it on while it's still sticky, it's almost like you're gluing the band to your wig. So hear me newbies, wait till it dries a little bit more. But now we're just gonna get into like styling the hair. I pretty much left it straight. I mean, I didn't do anything dramatic or lavish. I just kept it straight. So let's watch me, I guess. You see I'm feeling myself. It was time for the wig band to come off, and I was pretty happy with the results so far because I have never had a successful like wig trial. I usually stop at this point, go ahead, take it off, and resume with my day. But it came out good so far. I was going to go back in and glue down some of those, just like the very edge of that lace. I just feel like maybe because it's glueless, it wasn't supposed to be glued down, so maybe they were just stubborn or something. And now I'm slapping that wig band right back on, and it pretty much stayed on until I got to my destination for today. So after that, I think I go into how I pretty much get the part flat. and we are going back in and heating up that edge wax. I wanted it really warm and kind of like liquidy. You kind of see how shiny it is in that container. And I'm taking it and I'm putting it right there on that part. You don't see this part, but I'm also taking my rat tail comb and I'm combing that through. So I brushed it back, but I also like put a comb to it to really make sure it got all of those hairs and kept everything nice and flat. Then I went in with some mousse right on top of that, and then I put a scarf on top of that, and then I let that sit while I did my makeup. And I think the results were pretty cute. I think it came out really flat. Thank God. I hate to see the high wigs, so I just couldn't let that be me. But yeah, I also put some heat to that just to try to get that mousse to kind of set quicker. And yeah, this is it. This is how it's looking. I think it's cute. I mean, if I do say so myself. I then go in and flat iron it. Like I said, I ended up wearing it straight, so you guys can just watch me do that. All right, no Philly. This is how it looked in the sun. The close-up. This is realistic with the makeup on it. This is very realistic. Okay, and then this is me again. This is how it looked outside. As you can see, like, that little line there, that's hair. That's not the lace. Even though it looks like it is. That's actually hair that got glued to my forehead. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.